You're watching Small Cap Power, and here with an update on their gold exploration program, we have with us Tom Meredith, the Executive Chairman of West Red Lake Gold, which is listed on the CSE as RLG. Tom, always a pleasure to speak to you.
Great to be with you.
So let's talk about your the Red Lake Gold District region. Why is it significant to have a property there?
Well, it's significant to have a property in a good gold district, and Red Lake is one of Canada's most famous gold districts, actually one of the most famous in the world. It's got high-grade gold. It produced one of the biggest gold companies in Canada or the world, Goldcorp, based on their Red Lake mine. So it's got a great history in terms of producing great wealth for shareholders, and there's several other mining operations in Red Lake as well.
Okay, so within Red Lake, you have assembled about 3,100 hectares, and within that, your flagship property is the Rowan Mine. Can you introduce us to that?
Yes, the Rowan Mine is located as a center part of our flagship property. It's about 20 kilometers due west of Goldcorp's mining complex, and Goldcorp is actually our partner in the Rowan Mine portion of our property.
Okay, so with Goldcorp, what does this partnership with Goldcorp bring to this property in this project?
Well, it brings a couple of things for us. Number one, Goldcorp is as a partner is very skilled in exploring in the Red Lake district, and so they work with us to help develop and explore our property. Secondly, they've got a milling complex 20 kilometers away, and so when a deposit is ready to go into production, they actually have the milling facilities there, so that's very helpful for us.
Okay.
And thirdly, their interest in the project is helpful to people overall because it gives some sense of confidence that there's something valuable there.
Okay. Since the last time we spoke at the last PDAC, what have been some of the operational highlights or updates from the Rowan Mine?
Well, from the Rowan Mine itself, we did drill our resources between surface and 500 meters deep, and we did drill one hole 1,000 meters deep, so 500 meters below the existing resource. And we found that the rocks with gold in them were at that depth, so it shows potential to continue to expand the Rowan resource to depth.
Okay. You have a couple of other properties also, other mines within those 3,100 hectares. Can you introduce us to those?
Well, we do. The property itself has a geological structure that crosses it for about 12 kilometers from east to west, and all three mines are on that structure. The Rowan Mine is in the middle, and then we have in the west we have the Mount Jamie, and in the east side we have the Red Summit, and there's another structure that runs more or less north-south, which also has gold on it, and there's gold potential in what's called the NT zone as well. So the property does have a lot of gold on it. The Rowan Mine itself has an initial resource of 1 million ounces, and we're looking to expand that resource plus build up gold resource in other areas of the property.
Okay. Give us an overview, a picture of how well funded you are, what's your capital structure, and what your priorities are in terms of bringing value to shareholders.
Well, the priority in terms of bringing value to shareholders is to increase and upgrade the value of our gold ounces. That's the metric that the market looks at for valuation of a company. So the more we can do to upgrade the existing resource ounces we have and then also expand the number of ounces that we have, the more valuable we are for our shareholders and the marketplace. In terms of our financial structure, we have 122 million shares outstanding. We have major shareholders who continually fund our company. So we have a means and access to financing as we go. And Goldcorp is a partner, so they fund part of the project as well.
Our viewers would also love to know about the talent on the team at West Red Lake.
Well, starting with me, the previous company I was at was Lexum VG Gold. It's now owned by McEwen Mining. It was very similar to West Red Lake. It had 4 former gold mines on it, and we developed it from 60,000 ounces to 2 million ounces and sold the company for $200 million at a valuation of over $100 an ounce, gold in the ground, and right now we're trading at about $13 an ounce for West Red Lake. So our goal is to create a lot of value for shareholders over the next coming 2 to 3 years.
Okay. And do you have a long-term vision, a long-term idea on where you want to take West Red Lake Gold?
Well, what we want to do is we want to develop the project to a point where another mining company would like to buy it and put it into production because we're explorers and developers. We think that's where money is made for our shareholders. And we see over the next year or so the Fed in the United States is likely to to announce that they're going to stop hiking interest rates. When that announcement comes about, that should turn the tide in favor of money flowing into gold, capital flowing into gold in the gold sector. And that will be the time for us to really shine and create a lot of value for shareholders.
Excellent. Wish you all the best, Tom. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.